Let up for 1 second.
This is a song about prejudice and the language of prejudice and the power of the language of prejudice. It's called Prejudice.
Is this the druggy rock star?
In our
from,
modern free-spoken society, there is a word that we still hold taboo. A word with a terrible history of being used to abuse, oppress and subdue. Just 6 seemingly harmless letters arranged in a way that will form a word with more power than the pieces of metal that are forged to make swords. A couple of G's, an R and an E, an I and an N. Just 6 little letters, all jumbled together, have caused damage that we may never mend. And it's important that we all respect that if these people should happen to choose to reclaim the word as their own, it doesn't mean the rest of you have a right to its use. So never underestimate the power that language imparts. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can break hearts. A couple of G's, cheese, unless you've had to live it. An R and an E, even I am careful with it. An I and an N, in the end it will only offend. Don't wanna have to spell it out again. Yeah. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. So listen to me if you care for your health. You won't call me ginger unless you're ginger yourself, yeah. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. When you are a ginger, life is pretty hard. Years of ritual bullying in the schoolyard. The kids calling you Wrangler and Fanta pants. No invitation to the high school dance, but you get up and learn to hold your head up. You try to keep your cool and not get head up, but until the feeling of ill is truly let up, then the word is ours and ours alone. Don't you know that only a ginger can call another ginger ginger? If only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. So if you call us ginge, we just might come unhinged. If you don't have a fringe with at least a tinge of the ginge in it, only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Now listen to me, we're not looking for sympathy just because we're sensitive to UV, just because we're pathetically pale. We do alright with the females. Yeah, I like to ask the ladies round for ginger beer, and soon they're running their fingers through my ginger beard and dunking my ginger nuts into their ginger tea, yeah. And asking, can they call me ginger? And I say, I don't think that's appropriate, because only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Yeah. And all the ladies, they agree it's a fact. Once you're gone ginger, you can't go back. Only a ginger can call another ginger ginger. Yeah, go ginge, go you funky motherfucking ginger.
Now Not bad, not bad. But we gotta move on. Alright, we gotta move on. Craniotomy and craniectomy. Nucleus medical media. Oh, AI generated links. POG.
Your doctor may recommend a craniotomy or craniectomy procedure to treat a number of different brain diseases, injuries, or conditions.
Well, you guys
Your
have a lot
skull
of
is
those.
made of bone and serves as a hard protective covering for your brain. Just inside your skull, 3 layers of tissue, called meninges, surround your brain. The thick outermost layer is the dura mater. The middle tissue layer is the arachnoid mater. And the
Arachnoid.
innermost layer is the pia mater. Between the arachnoid mater and the pia mater is the subarachnoid space, which contains blood vessels and a clear fluid called cerebrospinal fluid. Blood vessels, called bridging veins, connect the surface of your brain with the dura mater. Other blood vessels, called cerebral arteries, bring blood to your brain. Inside your skull, normal brain function requires a delicate balance of pressure between the blood in your blood vessels, the cerebrospinal fluid that surrounds your brain, and your brain tissue. This is called normal intracranial pressure. Increased intracranial pressure may result from brain
You feel it
tumors,
in your head right now?
head injuries,
The pressure
problems
of your
with
brain?
your blood vessels,
You can feel it, right?
or
If you really
infections in
focus,
your
the
brain or
pressure of
spinal
your
cord.
brain.
These conditions put pressure on your brain and may cause it to swell or change shape inside your skull,
You feel it, right? It's very
which can
uncomfortable.
lead to serious brain injury. Your doctor may recommend a craniotomy to remove abnormal brain tissue, such as a brain tumor, a sample of tissue by biopsy, a blood clot called a hematoma,
Gun friends.
excess cerebrospinal fluid, or pus from an infection called an abscess. A craniotomy may also be done to relieve brain swelling, stop bleeding called a hemorrhage, repair abnormal blood vessels, repair skull fractures,
Why would you want to repair the abnormal
or repair
blood
damaged
vessels?
meninges. Finally, a craniotomy may also
it
be
better to
done
repair
to
normal
treat
blood?
brain conditions such as epilepsy, deliver medication to your brain,
Okay.
or implant a medical device such as a deep brain stimulator. The most common reason for a craniotomy is to remove a brain tumor. Before your procedure, you will be given general anesthesia to make you unconscious and pain-free. The skin on your scalp will be shaved over the location of the tumor. To begin, your surgeon will make an incision in your scalp. 1 or more small holes will be made in your skull. Then your surgeon will connect the holes to create a circular piece of bone called a bone flap and remove it. Your surgeon will make an incision in the dura mater to expose your brain. Then your tumor will be removed. The incision in the dura mater will be closed with sutures. Your surgeon will reattach the bone flap with metal plates and screws that will remain in your skull for life. You may have a variation on a craniotomy called a craniectomy if your brain is very swollen
Okay.
or your skull is infected.
My brain is not swollen. It's just very strong. War Greyman, thank you for the 94 months. Chip, welcome back. EO with the Prime sub, welcome. Diablo Immortal Developer with tier 3, 5 years in a row. First sub to your Zelda playthrough. Forsen Goat, no. Hat emoji. Oh, sorry, that's a cap. Okay. Forsen Busted. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.